So I've just met with this Tanuj. Interesting business. He sells point of sale hardware and consumables. I can see that it's a business which is a pretty solid business. He has a very good understanding. In fact, his other business is to do with website development and SEO. He has a very good understanding about digital marketing. That's an area that I certainly understand. I don't have a lot of practice in, but that's something I think I could certainly get very proficient at, and something I quite enjoy, given my IT background. He does employ some people in India, which I think is a very good model. However, I'm not 100% confident that that setup would work properly for me if I was to be a new owner. I think he's asking way too much for the business. There's some figures in there, or there's some figures that are missing in there. He's running it as an own operator and not including his current staff figures, as his current staff run through his other business. So that would have to be adjusted. I'm not sure whether he'd be happy to meet me at a certain price. He wants $550. I wouldn't be prepared to go anywhere above $250. So I'm not sure whether we'd be able to come to an arrangement with that. The thing that I really like about that business is that it's a solid business selling what it is. There's other competitors in the marketplace, but it is at the moment only selling via its website. He started to dabble a little bit into eBay. One of the problems with eBay is they clip 8% of sales, which is expensive. However, eBay is its own marketing engine, so it cuts out any SEO and advertising expenses. So it's sort of, it still costs, but it averages out to a point. It's a business, an online business, which is of great interest to me, which has the ability then to be able to ramp up into the Amazon platform. And once Amazon is online in Australia and working well, then the Amazon FBA channel becomes a very good platform and good sales channel for existing online businesses. And then it opens the door for, then FBA opens the door to import product. There's possibility of importing products like, for example, 80 millimeter register rolls, thermal rolls, which he currently buys for 50 cents a piece, 50 cents a roll from Australian importer. He doesn't import anything himself, but it'll be very possible, and I've just seen on Alibaba that I could import the same register rolls for 15 or 20 cents each from China, which would go direct to Amazon, and they would, and FBA would allow that to happen. So interesting. Look, I don't think it's the thing for me. I think that it would be very difficult to transfer his existing operation to myself without having some sorts of headache. I also think that lifestyle-wise, although he doesn't spend a lot of time on this business, he has to be on top of this business every day. And I think with an online business, changes happen very, very quickly. Changes in the SEO field, analytical field happen very quickly, and you need to be on top of that consistently. The other thing is selling or selling to the market, which is selling to small businesses, retailers. They're open all the time. Really needs to be open all the time. His employees in India have to be there all the time. He assures me that at least one of them would be there all the time. That's probably the case, but that being said, you really would need to keep your eye on the business all the time and every day of the year. So that's something I currently do. However, it's something I probably don't want to do into the future. So I think that it's something, he being an Indian guy, he wasn't a very fit looking fellow, so I think that he lives that sort of lifestyle, and certainly has his business is I wouldn't say it's an IT business, but it's an online business. It's a marketing business, and that's his world. So that's the thing he's into. So look, I do like the business. I think there is potential in an online style of business, particularly with Amazon FBA coming online. I think that's going to be a really good channel for existing online businesses to step up into. However, I think that there's too many, that the barriers to entry into his business are very low, and I think that if someone was prepared to put the time in and effort in, they could certainly build that business. There's quite a lot of competitors in that marketplace. I don't think that there necessarily would be a lot more competitors coming into the market, but there are quite a lot of existing competitors in that marketplace. So you have to work very hard to keep your position in that market. So yeah, I don't think it would be a very good investment. I don't think it would be a very prudent investment. I shall keep looking.